guys have no idea how weird it is to finally be starting a YZ two-stroke with the press of a button. It's something I'd almost entirely given up hope on ever doing. And then Panthera came along and we're like, wait a minute, hold that thought. You'll notice too that I've got the carbon fibre guard on it now, so she's tucked away all nice and safe, and to be honest, I can't wait to get out there and put this thing to the test, because despite the electric start, despite the monster truck looking Shinko cheddar tyres, despite this beautiful new AXP bash guard I've put on, and despite these new handguards, I've got no delusions about the fact that this thing still is not a KTM killer. But that's why we've come out to the beautiful Lake Station farm, because the only way we're going to find out where she's still falling short is by taking her to the ragged edge. So that's what me and Kynan are here to do. Exactly that.
It brakes. It still doesn't brake.
Unfortunately, however, that excitement lasted all of about 10 minutes.
Bit unreliable.
Surely it was nothing though. I was banking on the fact that the battery had just sat on the shelf for a while and was in need of a bit of a charge. So I put it to the back of my mind and rode on, hoping that was all it was.
Man, this thing is just immediately quite a bit easier to ride with that tiny little, not a massive flywheel weight increase, but it's a bit. Slowly getting slipperier.
It's dead.
Dead. Oh, obviously not charging.
It was before.
Well, yeah, it piped up a bit, didn't it? It's not ideal.
What the f?
I'd say it's not static, because if it's stator stopped, the bike wouldn't run.
The bike wouldn't run.
Normally stator failure is
So it's
like,
a dead battery.
yeah, so it's either even like just one of the leads isn't on very well, could be anything stupid. It'd be worth going back to the van and pulling it apart, seeing if it's something dumb before we drop the lip and go home.
So that's exactly what we did. That'll get us a long way.
Get us somewhere for now.
Right, electric start troubleshooting. Fingers crossed, this is not a big deal.
Hopefully it's just an ash up.
It's not unlikely. And so, Jedi Master Kynan set about trying to work out what the hell young Padawan Ash might have done wrong. Alright, I can just get in there, right? Yeah, that's tight.
I would say pull that cover off and we'll check that earth's on still.
But the earth was on. Nothing appeared to be amiss.
Might pull this off and take the gear out and see if the starter motor actually like, because then you'll know whether it's before the starter or after the starter. That's the problem.
Just seems so flat battery-ish.
It does, doesn't it? We're definitely getting good oil coverage.
It's good.
Yeah, that's flat battery. Listen to it. It should be.
Yeah.
And that's nothing at all. Oh, she's build a Husqvarna.
Or should I have though? After what happened later on, I'm not so sure.
We've come all the way out here, so I figured why not make the most of it, and instead of just sticking out the bottom lip and going home, me and Kynan are going to go on a trail ride and just hit all the trails that we were going to do on that YZ, but make a sort of 2-stroke versus 4-stroke out of it and make the most out of the day. So yeah, can't really complain. I mean, the YZ failed, it's a shame, but we're still out on a beautiful farm and I've still got a 2021 WR250F, so chin up, let's have some fun. Slippy. The grass being longer makes it so hard.
Yeah.
You can't see the rocks today.
Yeah.
It was way easier on the challenge.
Well, you were on a DR as well.
Yeah, actually that's true. Fair call. You can't really hope to compete with one of those.
I am not keen on that. But yeah, I have.
For those of you that don't know, Kynan is an expert at crossing rivers.
Help! Holy disorientating as well. Nice! That's not too bad.
With our watery rite of passage complete, and only wet boots to show for it, the difficulty level was about to get cranked up to 11. We were headed straight for the gnarliest trail I know of. Go on then, big boy. God, it's so much easier on the proper bike.
We're rocking a hard place here.
Sure are.
All that dead wood strewn across the forest floor had fallen since the last time we came up here, and it was making the trail a lot harder. Then, rather inevitably, we emerged over a crest to find a whole tree down. It seemed that a battle was at hand.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, just stall there. I think probably like try and get on and pivot turn her across the log now even. And as long as you get her over the sort of linkage, you'll be good.
Back.
Whoa.
Sick.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Then it rolls. Back. There she is.
Oh,
Just like that.
This here is where the YZ would have been a lot better. Extreme Enduro is a game for two strokes, through and through.
Too easy.
yeah. Nearly, I think it shifted me up into second.
One down though, just two to go.
Just like that.
Yes, boy. Starter motor.
Now for the third, and by far most inconvenient of these fallen tree excursions.
I think it didn't pull in there.
Oh, really?
You're getting a
You have a hell of a lot of trouble with that, eh?
yeah, small hands, fat cock.
You're pretty.
I'm set up to go. I reckon. I don't think I'll even need a pull,
All right.
but we'll see.
Well, I'm not giving you one.
Put it up there, I reckon.
Despite being so heavily weighed down, he was through. And now, just I remained.
Go, boy. Whoa.
Starter motor technique's not quite ready.
She doesn't do it. Oh no.
Yeah, sort of.
That's a low back wheel.
I went to the left of that stuff, eh? Oh yeah. When's the hard stuff start?
Well, right about now actually.
Wow. Is that like the bottom end?
No, something's happened.
But what the hell was it?
Oh, starter motor.
Yeah, something's broken.
You wanna go over it now or?
Yeah. Can you drop it to your side?
It's never funny when someone's bike breaks down, even if it is a KTM.
Right, I'll get you to pull on that thing again and hopefully I'll just be able to.
Oh, and that's just, oh, that's your counterbalance, so.
Oh. Oh. That'll do it. That's a part failure from KTM there. So not normally oil in there, but that's something I've done just to keep this thing happy. But you can see it's
not made it sad?
Nah, it shouldn't make it sad. It should make it happy. Because you know how I was having problems with it not engaging? It would like just do this.
Right.
Because it wasn't throwing out. It's because this thing was,
Maybe it's been dicky for a little while.
don't know. But that's just broken the shaft.
That's
Nothing should make it break the shaft.
Pretty gnarly.
All in all then, not a great day for electric starts. But Kynan at least knew what had gone wrong with his one. Mine, however... What's up?
Not much. I think I did some testing like you said, and I think I found like a little problem, I think. So this is your battery charger line coming from the stator. So it's come from down there, up, comes into that plug, through there, and then it comes down into this main loom that leads all the way back over the filter and back into here, and then here's our two happy little yellow wires.
Yeah.
And now what you need is Harry Potter's wand to go from those two pins over to the battery. And so what I'm trying to say is we need a little, this must have been a loom or something that come with a kit that we haven't found yet. Anyway, so like really in long story short, that little bit there needs to be connected to that big yellow bit there, and then he thinks we'll be on a roll.
So what I think's happened is we've somehow ended up with the non-charging version of this electric start kit's battery box and wiring loom setup, which is why it's missing the end off that connector, which would go to a regulator and then to the battery from there. Bottom line is we're just gonna have to ask Panthera to send all of that to us and we'll fit it up ourselves. It's just gonna be a delay at the end of the day, but it's frustrating no doubt, and certainly represents a pretty valid argument for why you can't craft a KTM killer. It's a lot more hassle. You open yourself up to a hell of a lot more things like this happening to you that you just simply don't have when you go out and buy a brand new KTM. But that said, Team Orange, I wouldn't be counting your chickens just yet, especially after what just happened to that Husky. Anyway, I guess you guys are gonna have to wait until next episode to see my actual first ride on an electric start YZ250 two-stroke. Until then, have a good Christmas guys, see you soon.